fans, let's meet our teams. First, the visiting team with a record of 15-13, the Bellevue Bulldogs. First,
let's take a look at the tail of their, or let's take a look first at the starters for Bellevue. They're going to start So Happy, Marcuson, Kowalski, Wood Singleton, and Peter. We're talking prior to the game, Mitch, with Wood Singleton, that's really one of their go-to players and generates a ton of offense, and both a stout defender for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they are. I mean, Coach Mel has been there. He's been there quite a few years now. Bellevue's an established coach. He understands the environment that he's coming into in the postseason play, NWAC tournament, one and done, and getting his ladies excited and ready, and they'll be ready. I would expect a well-coached, a planned-out attack against Big Ben, and they're familiar with one another. I'm sure they see each other in the preseason, and so I would expect them to be ready and give Big Ben all they got.
Bellevue's a team, when they win, they can put a ton of points up on the board. Coming off a February 25th victory to Whatcom, 84-48. They picked up a win against Skagit, 63-56, before losing to Olympia, 78-77. It was a huge 102-19 win over Shoreline. They picked up a loss against Peninsula, 50-43, and a victory against Everett. Very close. So the games where they're able to get out and run are really when the Bulldogs function best. Meanwhile, Big Ben coming in, they've had quite the tear as well. They picked up a big win over Yakima Valley, a close one, 65-61. The East seems so tight sometimes, and then you do have the parity, like an 82-62 loss to Walla Walla. That was their only loss in their last few games, a winning streak that dates all the way back to the beginning of February.
Yeah, I mean, conference play, these coaches been around, and Preston at Big Ben's been around a long time as well. And these coaches in the divisional play, they're so familiar with one another, familiar with coaching styles, and you know, it's not that complex of a game, so there's a lot of things that go in, so teams really know each other well. So, but Big Ben's a tremendous team, well coached. I watched them play early in the season. They shoot the ball. They shoot the ball really well. So if they can knock down shots from the outside, which I would expect, it'll be a challenge for Bellevue College.
I think it's going to be great atmosphere as well. Of course, Big Ben just about an hour away north towards Spokane. And we saw that last night with Pendleton's Blue Mountain College bringing a great contingency. And we see much of the same here. The Big Ben faithful in the house and a few Bellevue Bulldog supporters making their way over the pass. Let's look at the Big Bend starters today. They're going to go with Cox, Homer, Evans, Pebley, and Jackman. The introductions have completed, and we're going to tell you about our officials assigned to today's game. We have Dwayne Sanchez, Caleb Barnes, and Ruby Daube. The best of the best here with the officials and the teams fighting to be the crown of the NWAC, and we are underway. Big Bend is going to control with the opening possession. Evans looks to make something happen from the wing. Player goes to ground on the floor. And it looks like that Pebley got bowled over on the screen. Marcuson picking up her first foul, first team. Big Ben here looking to try and feel things out offensively. They'll go back into the post, looking for some daylight, had to kick it back out. Shot clock at 1, expires off the rim. Wood Singleton had a bead to it, instead another good offensive rebound by Claire Cox, as it's Jackman that works it around. Cox tees up for 3, clanks off, another offensive rebound. This time it's Pebley. Free ball, no good. And
well, Bellevue did a really good job defensively. Just couldn't finish the play, get the rebound. Good looks for Big Ben early on.
So we saw the Vikings kind of settle there and good perimeter defense. Meanwhile, there's a look at the Bulldogs offense. High 2 from the post, knocked around. And both teams have some issues with offensive rebounding. So they'll try and take it in to improve, and a foul is called.
Yeah. Early in the game, obviously rebounding physicality has got to be there. Probably a little nerves in the sense of not really doing what they're supposed to be doing on the defensive glass. Both teams.
Bellevue off the inbound. They'll try and go into Wood Singleton. Glances off. Here comes the Vikings. Good transition from Evans.
Well, good.
They'll
Good
go
job, Bellevue there.
back along the wing. And we'll try and settle down. Good off-ball movement on the rotation. Evans for 2 and swirls it home. Yeah, it's always interesting, too, to watch the off-ball and kind of the system that's in place with the rotation.
Right.
And more you see how teams disguise their rotations as well. Long shot, clangs out. Wood Singleton tried to rip it down. Instead, they'll go the other way for the Big Bend Vikings. Kick to the wing. Good move inside. Oakley Jackman unlucky, and the ball falls out of bounds. It's going to stay Big Bend basketball.
Well, Big Bend is really kind of moving the ball very well, and they're getting those direct line attacks to the basket, putting pressure on Bellevue's defense.
They'll whip it in, and Jackman knocks it down.
A little confusion on the out-of-bounds defense there by Bellevue. It's kind of a pretty open look there for Big Bend.
Bulldogs here, swinging it back around. Wood Singleton off the mark. Fight in the corner, and Big Bend comes up with it. Good hustle play by the Vikes as they look to try and attack with Evans. They're a team that goes fast break first and then is not afraid to be patient with it.
Yeah, they look for that first option in transition. Here's Bellevue.
Good pass to Pebley, couldn't quite hold on to it. The entry into Wood Singleton, she's fouled. It's going to be a tough assignment defensively by Pebley. Singleton, a player that can get it done along the block. Also a mid-range jumper can be part of her game. Substitutions in.
Yeah, both teams take a little while to get settled into that first game. Nerves and excitement and anxiety that comes with playing in the championship tournament.
Well, and also the added kind of time change. So many of them are used to playing 6 and 8 o'clock games. The 10 a.m. off from Singleton Woods off. Tried to throw it off the shoe, and it's going to be Big Bend basketball.
Yeah, time-wise, yeah, there's that adjustment. But I think they've had about a week or so to prepare, and it's like a third season. You got your preseason, you got your regular season, and this is the culmination, the third season of the year for these teams. And again, 2 coaches that have been around, so I'm sure they have their teams fully prepared.
Officials timeout here, maybe an issue with the clock. Big Bend going on a 4-0 run to start things. Bellevue has had some quality looks inside, just haven't been able to connect. Evans, there's that one out. Batted away. Unlucky step on the tape, and the Vikings are going to get another possession back.
They were discussing possible possession.
There's Cox for 3, drains it. Yeah, either the possession or the shot clock.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, they got it figured out. It's a 7-0 run for the Vikes. Bulldogs looking to score their first points as Oakley Jackman knocks that away. Good Utah representation on this Big Bend squad. 5 different players from the Beehive State, Oakley Jackman being one of them. off the window. Good attack in, though, by Caden Myers, and it's going to be a tie-up. Big Bend ball.
Yeah, Bellevue's just having a hard time just getting to some rhythm shots. They've had attempts, but they just haven't been those rhythm, open, easier shots. I think that they're going to get a couple of those to fall. I think it will help loosen up some of their offensive confusion, or not able to really get what they want to get on the offensive end.
Cox for 3. Clanks that one away. And good hustle on it by Dana, and it's going to go the other way. So Bellevue's been able to come up with stops. They've secured some defensive boards, but like you said, Mitch, it's taken a little bit for them to kind of find their rhythm.
Yeah, and Big Ben's getting some open looks, so they need to tighten up their defending the 3 a little bit better, as Big Ben can shoot it.
Back inside to Myers. Turn the ball over, and it's going to be collected by Cox. Big Ben sending 2 more players up to the table to sub. Bellevue 1. Aisha Peter preparing to check in, and 1 more comes back up, so we'll have 2 subs each. Meanwhile, here's Jackman. Jackman has that one knocked free. Great defense by Myers. So happy the kick, and a bullet ends up in the bench.
That's a tough pass, cross court. High room, a lot of room for error there on that pass.
Media timeout on the floor. We'll step away. It's NWAC Championship basketball when we come back.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bada, the official ball of you.
The NWAC Championships are sponsored by Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet provider. Sign up today at ziplyfiber.com with plans starting at just $20 a month. It's been a 7-0 run for the Big Bend Vikings here as they look to tack on more. They'll have the inbound right in front of the bench here. Looking at some of these splits so far, Big Bend shooting just 30% from the field. Of course, Bellevue still 0 for 5, and that's got to be a category that needs to be a bit tightened up here, especially into the Elite 8 round.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they're getting decent looks. They just haven't got those rhythm shots. Bellevue is that. Yeah, tough shot there.
Oakley Homer comes up short. Here's Bellevue in transition. 3 ball from So Happy and rims out. Right now on the glass, Big Bend out rebounding just slightly, 7-6 against Bellevue. Skip into open space, collected quickly by the Dogs. Good transition. Bellevue looks to add their first points. They'll have to wait for another attempt. Second follow-up off. Jumper from the free throw line is going to drop home.
There they go.
Isa Peter coming in out of Fairbanks, Alaska. Bellevue on the board for the first time this morning. Jackman back along the wing.
Ooh.
And it's going to be Bellevue basketball.
Well, last couple times down the court for Big Ben, a little indecisive on the passing. Led to a couple turnovers there, unlike them. So probably figure that out here.
When you saw the spot route, too, where they tried to get into the block, no one there.
Yeah.
sometimes you can use that anticipation, but he works out so much as it's Aisha Peters now 5 points in 2 possessions, heating up now with 5.
1 possession game.
Just like that, after a 7-0 run, the Vikings trying to answer. Good defensive stoppers. Peters running the floor. Alua, nice transition bucket. Got out and ran downhill. Big Bend needs to answer here. Homer will send it out to the wing. Swirls out, as it was Dana that tried to have a look from distance.
Good drive and kick there by Big Ben.
They'll go into the baseline. Good zip pass. Up the window. Yeah. As you mentioned, too easy inside.
They were playing right behind the post. Pretty easy entry pass.
Chanel Kowalski out of Alaska notching that one. And it's an offensive foul on the player control. Foul's going to go against Oakley Homer. And we talked about in some of the other broadcasts, Mitch, is just the representation around. You've seen Utah become a great recruiting ground for the NWAC. Yeah. Alaska with teams. Bellevue specifically has had a great relationship with developing players and then kicking them back up into the GNAC with the Alaskan schools up there.
Yeah, a lot of representation. I mean, it's changed over a lot, but yeah, Vegas, or Nevada, Alaska, Utah, for sure.
Even some international presence as well. And they're going to say she walked with the basketball. Chance for Big Ben to retake the lead or at least tie here. Peebly in for the Vikings. There's Evans. Trying to get that screen activated. Has to pick up the dribble. They'll cut it in with Homer. Good look, just couldn't hit. And another defensive stop for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs on a bit of a run here, and a lot of that has been their ability to turn some defense into offense, scoring after turnovers. Good pass in through traffic. Jumper off the mark with Singleton's follow-up, too strong. And it's Evans that's going to wheel the other way. 3-ball clanked. Evans now, the follow-up. Swirled that one away. Jackman. And again, it will be too strong. Several looks, point-blank range.
Yeah, it just hasn't opened up for them. They're getting looks there, Big Ben, beyond the arc.
And as you mentioned, too, the putbacks as well. Something they have to get dialed in. Kowalski finds so happy the take off the mark. Yeah. Too strong again. Homer out to Evans. Thought about it from downtown. 30 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Evans, good look, just quite couldn't get enough on it. Both teams trying to figure out these rims and backboards as well. Some of the backdrops on the neutral site.
Bellevue taking the last shot of the quarter.
Bulldogs will try and methodically dial something up. So happy running point. And the Kowalski, that's going to go the other way.
Yeah.
The heave
Tough
from
pass.
Jackman is short. And we'll go to the break in between the first and second with a slim Bellevue lead.
The sponsor of the NWAC is Competitive Athletics as the official sponsor of the NWAC Athlete of the Week. Competitive Athletics has a successful history working with athletic conferences and sports teams in California.
Do you yearn to learn? Check out Centralia College, Areas of STEM. We've got fine arts and design, early childhood education, application development,
Another sponsor of the NWAC is E-Team sponsor.
biology, and who could forget electronics, robotics, and automation. Want to learn more? Check out our website or give us a call today.
Woof! That's another one. How have you hit every green light?
Well, I just started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
Yeah, it's the kind of banking only a credit union can provide. It's high-tech and personal all at the same time. I get notifications for deposits, fraud alerts, rewards on my everyday purchases.
Red, 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 red!
It'll turn. I even got a great rate on this new car.
And that magically turns all the lights green for you?
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
The Northwest Athletic Conference would like to thank Columbia Basin College and Visit Tri-Cities for hosting this year's NWAC Basketball Championship Tournament. Numerous volunteers help make this championship event possible for our student athletes. Thank you, and visit Tri-Cities and Columbia Basin College. It's been a crown jewel here, the Holden Court on the campus of CBC. Everyone seems to love coming here, and definitely, Mitch, when we left the west side, it was cold and rainy. It's beautiful spring sunshine here.
Cold but sunny. Sunny, yes. I like the sun here in Pasco.
Saw some people already on the golf course on
Yeah.
their way from the gym.
I think both teams are settled in now, really kind of dialed in. You can see the movement in their spacing is a lot more crisp, clean. Tough shot. Not really a rhythm shot there, but good look.
Gianna Esquivel into the game. Glances that one off the rim. Big Bend, a big possession for them. They went on a 7-0 run to start. They now trail by 2, and there's another turnover.
I mean, Bellevue's doing a really good job of just keeping the attack from Big Ben really in check and keeping him in front of them. Making they don't get some easy looks, but tough turnover there by Big Ben.
Right now, Bellevue 7 points off turnovers. That's been a big part of this difference. Then retaking the lead. 3-ball off. Too strong by Laialula. Here's Evans. Evans off the drive. Draws a crowd. Too strong. It's going to be caught on the other side by Peebley.
Yeah.
Peebley couldn't quite hit. Instead, it's Homer back out to Evans. Another 3, another rebound. This time Cox. Ball soccered around the baseline, and Bellevue's going to come up with the loose rock. Bulldogs driving inside. Aolua is going to draw contact, and it's a blocking foul. They'll give her 2 shots from the line.
I mean, I think Big Ben did a really decent job there. I think Bellevue was, super aggressive. 1-on-3 kind of got bailed out by the official there, but both teams, just really they're getting attacks inside, but their quality of shots are not super great for either team inside.
First shot from Aolua off the mark. Look for number 2 here. And it's an 0 for 2 performance from the line. Evans racing up the floor, has numbers. Wants to take it herself, and it's Evans that ties things up.
Yeah. Coaches want to travel. I understand why they want to travel, but yeah, the ball was bobbled, and you got to have control of it for travel to be called.
Good communication on the fly by the officials.
Yeah.
Marcuson out to Peters with Singleton. Backing down the defender. Nice turnaround. Couldn't get it to fall. And Evans, another rebound.
Really tough shot. Good look, but it's a tough shot. Fade away.
Big Ben back the other side with Homer, and nice finish. The offhand.
Scoop.
Bellevue trying to keep things close on this possession. Esquivel's denied. Here comes Evan, full head of steam, and Esquivel reached in transition. And your grimace there represented why coaches, it's a foul that you can't afford there. They already have the possession and momentum.
Well, yeah, you kind of tough shot. She really wants, I think she's probably a really good shooter, Turner there. And she really wants to get that shot off and get that thing opening up a little bit. But then she obviously didn't get back, or she got partially back and then made what was kind of a silly, lazy foul there.
Ashlyn Purcell out of Layton, Utah returning. Vikings trying to add to their lead with Homer. Homer off the dribble. Evans will recontrol. Evans attacking that right side, denied, and Purcell there to save the day. Bellevue at the other side. So happy. Swings it into Kowalski. Kowalski, tough angle, threw that one over. And another foul in transition, back-to-back infractions.
Yeah, you're right. It was a tough shot. There was just no angle. So he was kind of like parallel with the basket and didn't have the angle to get that ball up off the glass or whatnot. So good job by Big Ben. Just walling up.
Especially when you kind of trap a player in that no man's lane where it's too far to really attack the baseline on something like a reverse.
Yeah.
Homer back out to Purcell. Good patience by the Vikes. Evans off the spin, and a foul's called.
It's a good attack. I mean, she had her shoulders by number 11 there, and got to the basket. I think 11 kind of wanted to charge, and she was there, but just not completely set.
Evans to the line. Now Evans sitting at 4 points, just 2 of 7 from the field on her first free throw, which is off the rim. Evans will regather for attempt number 2 and makes good on that. So 5 points now for Evans. Out of American Fork, Utah. Bellevue trying to move players off the ball. Instead, they'll be blocked. Purcell getting in there. Evans, the kick to Cox. 3-ball rolls away. Here comes the Bellevue Bulldogs full head of steam. And a foul is called in transition again. Marcuson at the rim.
Yeah, Big Ben, number 12. Not happy about that call there, but she got by her. She got by her in transition, and Bellevue did a good job of really pushing, creating some opportunities there in transition.
Oakley Homer there felt that pressure, and sometimes that's all you can do is get in there and cause the foul.
That's true. That's a good point. Make him earn it at the stripe.
Kusin's second shot after dropping the first one is up and in. Substitutions again for the Vikings. They have a pretty good system with getting players in and out. We've seen some teams sub a lot like we saw in the men's games yesterday, especially the 6 and 8.
Yeah.
As back in is Oakley Jackman, the 5'11 sophomore. Jackman gets the feed high post, lost the handle.
Little zone pressure there by three-quarter pressure there by Bellevue. Results in a turnover by Big Ben.
3-ball from Bellevue. Flat trajectory, doesn't matter for 3.
She wheeled that one in.
Deanna Esquivel out of nearby Zilla, the former Leopard, on the board with 3. Traveling violation here, and this is a moment where it feels like momentum is really up for grabs.
It's momentum, and I'll tell you, not to be critical of officials because I wouldn't do that as a former coach, but there's a little inconsistency on the foot call, travel call, but obviously it's working out for Bellevue right there.
See if Bellevue can capitalize. They led slightly in the points off turnover category. Right now, though, it's a good defensive effort by the Vikings. They'll find Kowalski, though, low block. Kowalski, the spin move
Tough.
and the friendly bounce.
It's a tough shot going over your right shoulder with your right hand.
Kowalski up to 4 points for Bellevue, and they've retaken the lead. Jackman, the kick to Cox. Just short.
Bodies all over the place.
Chaotic sequence. Bellevue trying to take advantage of that.
Oh, good kick.
Peters, corner 3, glances off.
That's
And
a good look.
battle underneath. Marcuson tied up with their number nemesis and Dana.
I like that. Bellevue attacks. They got really a 3-on-1. Now you have a choice in rhythm 3, which I think it's a right call, and then or you can go attack a little bit more and get the layup. Either or, I think those are good rhythm plays and what you want to do in transition. So didn't go down, but it was a good look.
Timeout on the floor, 4:37 to play in the first half.
You're more than a student, and we're more than a college. Whether you're starting fresh, aiming for a new career, or looking to sharpen your skills, Edmonds College helps you achieve your goals. With over 110 professional certificates, 60 associate degrees, and 6 bachelor's degrees, we truly offer something for everyone. We're your partner in building the future you deserve. Ready to take the next step? Discover your potential at Edmonds College.
Field Level is the official recruiting partner of the NWAC. Coaches and athletes use Field Level to discover and share opportunities in sports. Join Field Level to connect with coaches, find opportunities to play at the next level, view and post coaching jobs, recruiting events, and more. Create a free profile today at fieldlevel.com. Today we're proud to announce that Child Care for Construction, funded by the Business Organ and administered through the Bureau of Labor and Industries, is supporting early career construction workers and their family, including registered apprentices. You can find out more at oregon.gov/BOLI/apprenticeship for more. And we are back just over or under 4:30 to play here in the first half. It's been a close one between Big Bend and Bellevue.
Yeah, looks like Bellevue. Bellevue's gone back to, they got into a zone. They went to 3-quarter, now they're half-quarter, 2-3 zone. Opened up the shot there for Big Bend, and three-pointer just opened up there for Big Bend.
Oakley Jackman ripping that one home. Already has 5 points. The player out of Payson, Utah. Bellevue now trails by 1. Every possession is going to become more and more important as we head towards the intermission break.
Ooh, Euro.
Ualua couldn't quite get the Euro hop to drop. It's a move that we've seen more and more, and when it's done effectively, it's a nice thing to watch. As here's Cox. Catching on the baseline, that was Dana. Dana now her first bucket.
With their lead change.
Big Bend to back up by 3. Attempt short from Ualua. Evans, a player that's so calm and collected from the point. Very methodical approach as Big Bend will work the rock around. Feed inside to Jackman. Evans off the pass, and Evans drops it. Leah Evans now leading the way, 8 points.
So Bellevue goes to 2-3 zone now. There's a lot of, sometimes with a 2-3 zone, you can defend the 3-point better, but they've just given up 2 threes to Big Bend, who can shoot the ball well, and it's kind of opening up for them now.
Yeah, they're starting to heat up. That was a point of emphasis early on. They quite couldn't get it to drop as Jackman secures. Right now, Big Bend shooting 25% from the arc. And they'll add more with Jackman. Cox racing in, got the board, the putback off. Kowalski rips it away. Free ball, a wing, glances over the stanchions, and it's going to be a turnover with 2:06 to play. Line change for Bellevue, and the lone sub coming in for Big Bend is Oakley Homer.
Wood Singleton and Aisha Peter back in the game.
Aisha Peter and Wood Singleton back in for the Bellevue Bulldogs. They try and make a run. Big Ben will try and stand in the way of that. Evans trying to get the screen that she wanted. Instead will attack. She's denied.
Good 50-50 ball there. The pickup by Big Ben.
The kick, Purcell, baseline, bang.
Ashlyn Purcell for 2.
Ashlyn Purcell now up to 4 points, third in scoring with players on the floor.
Ooh.
Kowalski off the zip pass. Draws contact, and it's going to be 2 shots for the player out of Fairbanks, Alaska.
Great job by Bellevue there to come right behind the zone. Guard for Bellevue. Number 2, Shappy picked it up really well and saw that. It was thread the needle there for a good look there for Bellevue.
Kowalski's going to stand in. Now Kowalski 4 points. Look to add 2 more from the line. Bellevue shooting 50% prior to that one, and they'll improve their total. Number 2 for Kowalski. Glances off, a foul on the rebound, and they'll say 1 more. Maybe a lane violation,
Lane violation.
actually.
Yeah, lane violation.
So a mulligan for Kowalski. And rolls that one free.
I don't know anything about a mulligan. I know my fair share of mulligans.
What about or a breakfast ball that we do? Just getting warmed up. Here's Evans. Good baseline dish. Couldn't hit. That was Henry underneath. In transition, the miss. The follow-up pulled down by Kowalski. Wood Singleton through contact. And a tie-up jump ball on the way, favoring the Big Bend Vikings.
Bellevue's got to work a little smarter there. It was an attack to the basket, but there was 3 defenders there, and it just wasn't there. So we're trying to force something. It just wasn't there. I like the aggressiveness, but just probably need to look at the kick out because they're just getting big. Big Ben was.
Under a minute to play here in half number 1. It's been an entertaining one. Trip to the Elite 8 round on the line. Henry will go back along the perimeter. Back to Evans. Evans will heave
Tough
that
shot.
one. Swish. Evans rolls that one away. Big Bend building on their lead with 30 to play in the half. Bellevue trying to salvage this one. Every point and possession so important here in the Sweet 16 round.
Good swing.
Open look from the wing and no good. So as Marcuson from the corner, here they go in transition.
Oh
and
no!
All alone to beat the buzzer is Emily Dana. It's a 29-18 lead for Big Bend heading into the intermission. We'll be back with more NWAC basketball after this.
What a mistake.
It's time to announce the contestant of this game's clear the court halftime shooting contest.
I think they're going to look at the clock. Yeah, they're going to look at the clock. Big mistake by Bellevue. You got to get all the way back, force a tougher shot. Unfortunate, but I think they're going to look at the clock. But I think they got it off in time.
Short review on the floor. The officials over to the replay monitor. And we're going to step away for our halftime break. We'll be right back for quarters 3 and 4 after this.
Do you yearn to learn? Check out Centralia College, Areas of Study. We've got fine arts and design, early childhood education, application development, biology. And who could forget electronics, robotics, and automation? Want to learn more? Check out our website or give us a call today.
Experience the new era of ticketing with Vivenue, the official ticketing platform of the NWAC Championships. All great sports events only work when the infrastructure is top-notch. Vivenue provides the most modern ticketing solution in the industry to NWAC, and to already more than 80 colleges and associations in the U.S. alone. Welcome to the new era of ticketing. Welcome to Vivenue.
Try an adventure in the sun. Try 3 rivers. Try 300 days of blue skies. Experience Washington's Tri-Cities. From farm to table to food trucks, enjoy a burgeoning culinary scene. Day trips, river dips, golf tips, and wine sips. Horseback and backpack. We have it all. Plan your trip at visittricities.com.
Yowza, how'd you catch all these?
I just started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
You should join. I've got a branch around the corner, and with the mobile app, I can take ICCU wherever I go. I even had someone helping me on video chat at 6 p.m. on a Friday. Now that's service.
And so now every foul ball gets hit to you.
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
Do you want an education that works for you? Check out Lower Columbia College. LCC boasts a vibrant campus life with arts, athletics, clubs, and more. With programs from high school completion to bachelor's degrees, LCC's supportive team will help you find the path that's right for you and provide crucial resources like financial aid and scholarships. Lower Columbia College, where futures begin.
We're not just lighting a stadium. We're creating lasting memories. We're not just installing a mini pitch. We're empowering youth to learn and grow. We're not just retrofitting an airport. We're creating an environment where workers can feel safer. This is why, whether it's a game down the street, professional stadiums around the world, or treasured monuments and landmarks, you always know when it's must go.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
Toledo Ticketing is a manufacturer, technology, and service provider, specializing in the design and production of the highest quality, secure entry, revenue control, paper, plastic, and touchless ticketing solutions in the industry.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Biden, the official ball of you.
You've thought about college someday, where you could find the class that defines your purpose, when your future will start to make sense. Whether it's a GED or a PhD, a university transfer degree or a skilled trade, or you just want to spread your wings, or go another round. Someday, you'll find a place where they meet you as you are. That place is Portland Community College. Your someday is here. Learn more at pcc.edu/someday.
The landscape of sports is changing. Artificial intelligence is the next evolution. And we're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere. With Huddle Focus, our indoor and outdoor smart camera solution. With multiple lenses and automatic player tracking, you get the perfect angle every time. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Huddle Focus will automatically start recording using your team schedule and time. Or you can record on the fly with the Huddle Focus app. The era of hands-free film is here. Instant uploads allow you to analyze video immediately after the game. Or let our team of analysts track the data for you with Huddle Assist. Shrink your post-game review time with Focus uploads and assist stats and reports. So you can spend less time on logistics and more time on your game plan. Huddle Focus is also revolutionizing the fan experience. With flexible live streaming options, you can engage fans digitally with the option to cash in on your views. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage and never miss a moment. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
Deep three for Nasanek, and he nails it. Hawkins, he finds it. Nagel for three. Drives not there, but the putback.
Step through move, kick it out. Connor, three on the way. Back. Little highlight time.
Cuellar just goes hard.
Backed out for a three on the way. Down at Joe's.
Hawkins for three. Got it! White is going to shoot the three. In the lane, head fake going the long way.
Here's a long outside three and bang, down and go.
4 on the shot clock, turnaround jumper. Got it. Yes.
Out body travel. Up fake, once, twice, finally, Baylor puts it up and in.
Cuellar's not shy, drives into the paint, turns, and it falls. Trey. Tough shot. Oh, finally,
Dribble drive through, Connor to Jones with the bucket.
McFerrin back down, open three, Hawkins buries it. Gets him off, now turns. Tough shot, he goes in. Great shot.
15 on the shot clock. Goes around the screen. Back out, that's a long outside three that goes down.
Riding high on an angel's wings, and the devil sings inside my head. Oh, oh. All alone on a Friday night with an empty bottle by my side. Oh, oh. And now I'm looking for the reasons why I'm alive. And now I finally come to realize I can't erase this feeling. I can't escape. And now I'm lost.
And welcome back to Holden Court here on beautiful Columbia Basin College's campus. It's NWAC championship basketball action. The first half concluding between Big Bend and Bellevue. Let's look at a few of the stat splits in the field goal category. Big Bend shooting 34% from the field. Bellevue just 19 from three-point land. It's been a 28% shooting performance for the Big Bend Vikings. Just 2 of 10 for Bellevue. 4 of 6 free throw shooting for the Bellevue Bulldogs is the only category that they lead in after one. 66% compared to just 50% for Big Bend. Big Bend only getting to the line twice. It's going to be the Bellevue College Bulldogs with possession here to start. And Mitch, your takeaways, or put on your coaching hat here. What's your instructions first to the Bellevue Bulldogs?
Well, I think you got to shore up the offensive rebounding, or the defensive rebounding for, not allowing the offensive rebounds for both teams. Both teams did do a great job of rebounding the ball on the defensive end. And then just get it settled in, get some rhythm shots, attack to kick, attack to get open looks versus trying to force things inside.
Both teams trading possessions and teed it up nicely as it was a miss and a defensive rebound that led to Big Bend's first possession of the second. Now a turnover will give the Bulldogs an opportunity again. As Peters is blocked.
Yeah, like Big Ben, opportunistic transition team right there. They didn't have much, settle it back down, but they do a great job of attacking and then pulling back and finding the get their offense settled in.
Hawks will work it back out. Here's Jackman. Jackman working against 2 defenders and 1. Just muscled that one through right at the heart of the defense.
Yeah, she muscled it in. It was she's just a good, tough player. Not a great shot, but it went in. And sometimes as coaches, at that, not a great shot, but hey, great job. Shot goes in. You always take the 2 points for sure, or a chance for a 3-point play.
Jackman with 7 points. First trip to the free throw line, and that's a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm.
It's always such a good momentum swinger as well, especially a tough take like that. Bellevue trying to swing momentum back in their favor. So happy. Pull up from the line, glancing off. Evans the rebound. Evans working against high pressure coming up by Marcuson.
Yeah.
Trying to get that high screen from Jackman. Instead, we'll just fly by it.
Evans is like a big, big point guard. She does a good job of controlling the offense for Big Ben.
Evans gets fouled, and you like to see Big Ben start to put the ball on the deck and drive. You saw them settle for some low percentage shots in the first half. It's been a totally different look offensively.
Yeah, I do think their bread and butter is the perimeter shots, but you can see that those attacks inside, touching the paint. Anytime you can touch the paint, kick out, those open up things and open up good looks or open up better attacks on the to the paint.
Evans' second shot is up and in. Big Bend building on their lead. Evans now with 12 points in that effort. We'll have to dig in defensively. Let's swing one more time. Kowalski, 3, short. Jackman the rebound.
A little confusion there, Big Ben, defensively in their 2-3 zone. Worked out, they got the rebound, but a little miscommunication defensively.
Evans now will go to work along the block, clearing out for Jackman, and Jackman off the window.
What do I know? She's doing. She does what she's got to do. She gets to the cup. She's getting deeper into the paint. She finds a way to get a good look off.
Bellevue trying to space things out as they distribute the ball. Kowalski, 3. And almost got the friendly bounce. Well, certain rims, certain venues have better reputations of their friendliness than others. Both teams trying to test out the rims here into the second.
It's not like our old days at the Toyota Center where you get the deep background. This is a collegiate facility, but yeah, it's new to most of them. They didn't play here in the preseason.
Errant pass is going to give the Vikes a ball. A pair of substitutions in for Big Bend. As we're going to see, looks like Dana's. Both teams are going to go to the bench. 7:06 to play in the third.
The official sponsor of the best seat in the house where all these kids are hanging out over here. Should be in school, but they're having fun, so that's what's important. Fire 07 is the official sponsor of the Best in the House. Sign up to win your spot on the couch for the next game. Winners are drawn out for the game. Visit the contest table in the lobby. It's free. Another sponsor of the NWAC is Herb Jones.
Bondon Sports is proud to be the official basketball of the NWAC. For nearly 40 years, Bondon basketballs have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Bondon thanks you for watching the 2026 NWAC Basketball Championships. Bondon, it's all about perfection. Timeout on the floor here between both teams. We'll have to see how they adjust coming out of the break, because right now, Big Bend, the message has been heard, trying to get looks in tight. Bellevue now still trying to find their stride here as we are about halfway into the third.
Yeah, Big Bend's kind of imposing their will. Obviously, they're a good team, and the shots are kind of falling, but they're really kind of getting what they want offensively for the most part.
Again, high pressure, and Evans a big reason of that for their offensive will. Great combo guard, stretch forward, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
Will handle the ball here, and it's an offensive
That's
foul.
a tough ball.
Trying to work around the Jackman high screen.
She's just really methodical about the way she approaches versus different type of guards. She's just a taller, bigger guard. But yeah, she kind of just methodically gets in there. She does get her hands extended a little bit, but tough call for her to receive.
And we'll D up defensively from the forward position.
Good attack.
Kowalski, fearless inside.
That's open because they're doing a good job on the one side of the block. The defenders really checking them up, and that opposite side attack is there every time, I think, in their zone, Big Bend zone.
Kowalski now with 8 points to lead scoring for BC. It's going to be a vocal point if they want to try and come back. Currently down by 15. Purcell trying to add to that, working against Wood. Singleton
Good job.
rims that one off. There's Kowalski running the floor. Pulls up, 3 ball, short. Jackman gets to it, good shield, and that's Vikings ball.
Kind of settled. Really no rhythm action, no change of court side on that shot there, and kind of settled for a shot, but.
Yeah, and you run the risk too, Mitch, with the deep threes giving you a deep rebound, and that automatically kind of launches a counterattack. Luckily, they were just able to shield it out of play. For the reason, like at the NBA level, we've seen huge leads erased off the 3-ball misses. Bit of a tie-up, contact, and it's play on. Myers back into the game, but it's Purcell coming up with the theft. Evans pushing the pace. There's another spot route, and it's out to the back of the end zone.
Yeah, Alexis, number 11 there, kind of anticipated that was going to be there, and it didn't open up. And she did have a cross-court passer to a teammate on the far corner for a 3. So, but got lucky, turnover there, and ball's back in their hands.
Intercepted by Purcell again. She's been everywhere, but it's tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Vikes. Evans trying to work against high pressure by So Happy. Evans on the dribble. Out to Dana. Kick ball, play on. Myers coming up with it. So Happy, the transition 3 is short. Ball collected by Claire Cox.
Bellevue's kind of hitting that panic button. They don't need to. It's 15 points is a lot, but just one at a time. They just kind of really quickly getting those shots off instead of getting a good rhythm, good look.
Back out to Evans, and a foul's called. Media timeout on the floor, 4:44 remaining. We'll be back with more NWAC ball after this.
Oregon needs to build schools, bridges, semiconductor factories, and much more. That's great news if you work in the trades. Even better news? Business Oregon and the Bureau of Labor and Industries have partnered to create childcare for construction to help construction trades workers and registered apprentices pay for childcare. To learn more, visit oregon.gov/BOLI/apprenticeship. We know when workers thrive, Oregon thrives.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball, but the official ball of you.
And we are back, 4:44 to play in the third. It's a 15-point lead for Big Bend. Bellevue, though, they've been close. I think at any chance at a comeback, Mitch, they're going to have to try and work the ball back inside to players like Kowalski.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Oh, sorry.
As the official sponsor of NWAC's Athlete of the Week, Competitive Athletics has a successful history in working with athletic conferences and sports teams in California, Oregon, and Washington as a full-service athletic supplier. For more, visit competitiveathletics.com.
That was a close turnover there by Big Ben.
And Evans is fouled.
Evans is a tough guard. I mean, she's a tough guard. She really torques her body. She gets deep. She plays at a comfortable pace that is challenging to guard for Bellevue.
Evans here is going to look to add to 12-point total from the line, and will do just that. First one is in. One for two on that trip. Both teams battling for it. There's a tie-up. Jump ball is ending up on the deck was Sophia McKay. Bellevue wins possession back. You have the jump ball, and there's a chance at them to notch away at this big lead for the Vikes. Bellevue with 12 points off turnovers. That's a category that seemed like they could take advantage of as there's a foul on the floor as Kowalski draws contact.
Yeah, so right now, if you're Bellevue, you really can't go too many empty possessions. You gotta be able to score, and then you gotta be able to look at putting a little more pressure on them, try to see if you can create extra possessions. That doesn't help.
It's going to go the other way here. Substitutions back in. Here's Jackman. They're going to keep up the high pressure with Marcuson as it's Homer into the front court. Homer, nice kick to Dana. They'll swing it out to Jackman. Oakley Jackman on the deck. Homer for three. Short, collected by Dana, and the putback. That's garbage to gold. 6 points already for Dana. Bellevue trying to counter. Alalua. One more
Good
time.
job. Good defense.
They got it into the lane. A foul was called. The kickball as well, but the harm came first.
It was a great rotation defensively by Big Ben there. Really not allowing an easy, clean look for Bellevue.
Dana picks up her second, third team baseline inbound upcoming. Myers got it back, an official's timeout, an inadvertent whistle, and they'll redo.
Official anticipated the call.
Even the official is thinking of possession or play ahead. Out to Kowalski. Alua. Alua, strong take. Kowalski, the rebound, put back. Alua off the mark again, and it's going to stay this way.
Both teams actually do a pretty good job of not just swiping down and just getting big, forcing the offense to try to tough shot.
Jackman forcing the turnover. Evan wants to step on the gas and said, well, I'll let it back to Jackman. Jackman tried to work downhill, will continue that trajectory. Dana from the wing, swish! Big Ben starting to rip this one wide open. Big Ben coming in as the second seed out of the East, going 12-2, and they're displaying their firepower here.
Good job. Pull it back. Get a good look on the offensive end. Time is on your side.
Jackman had that one chucked back, able to keep possession. Homer. Dana off the dribble. Now Jackman. Shot clock at 4. Offensive foul.
She's upset.
Gonna be Emily Dana picking up.
Yeah, she's upset, and unfortunately, just an incidental contact, but it was a foul, but it wasn't. She obviously was trying to get out of the way. It's just unfortunate.
Substitutions back in. Looks like it's Cox coming in for the Vikings. And Sophia McKay back in for the Dogs. Good correction on the sub. We'll try and get the new one for you. It's Margain, the new player. Foul's going to be called, though, on this trip. Looks like it's going to go against Evans, her third, 5th team foul. Peters to the line. First one rolls in.
See if Bellevue kind of sets something up, 3-quarter or full quarter, or something different to try to create extra opportunities, possessions.
Peters hits that. Substitutions again as Mallory Henry will make her way in. There's Jackman.
Coach wanted something there. I think the miscommunication by Bellevue.
Yeah, and with Evans on the bench, this is the time to go for Bellevue if you want to make any kind of a comeback. It's going to start here with a big stop as Jackman leads in towards the basket, picks up contact, and it's foul shots upcoming for Oakley.
The only thing good about that for Bellevue is the clock stopped, but just too deep of a paint touch by Big Ben.
Jackman sends that one through. Jackman 11 points here. And we'll go 2 for 2. With that make, Big Ben shooting 66% from the foul line. They've definitely capitalized on their opportunities, whether it's from the post, perimeter, or foul line, as there's a miss thrown off.
Oh, just throw it.
By Alalui. Gets the ball back. Numbers trying to get forward. Instead, Alalui takes it herself. Bit of a chaotic sequence here on both possessions. Claire Cox back into the front court, coasts in and looks for reinforcements. Jackman looking to back down the defender. And it's an offensive foul. Jackman lowering the shoulder. Both players ending up on the deck. It's going to be Jackman's first 6th team foul. So there's a brief stoppage at the scores table, trying to sort some things out. And looks like we're ready for play. Just inside 1:15 to play here in the third. Peters from the high post. Esquivel. Tied up by Cox. Cox traveled with it as it rolled the back, and it's going to be Bulldogs basketball.
Maybe technically a travel, yeah. You see that play a lot where you're loose ball, your bodies are turning, moving around. Fortunate for Bellevue because they get the ball back because it's a silly turnover.
There's Bellevue on the inbound, trying to get it to Peters. Intended pass. Knocked around Marcus, and now Peters barreling in. Off the miss, trying to get it from Jackman. Jackman too strong off the board. Jackman now handling point duties, flies by the defender. Jackman looking for options. Entry into Purcell. Purcell, the turnaround, too wide. Esquivel in transition. Finds Peters. Peters off. Batted ball. And a foul is going to be called.
Just too slow of a pass. The bounce pass there should have been a nice little chest pass. Give a better rhythm, quicker pass to get there for a better shot. But fortunate for Bellevue, they got the loose ball, rebound, and have a chance for 2 points.
Awalua now, as Esquivel gets ready to check in for Bellevue. Awalua makes the first. Shot number 2 is in. It's going to be Sequoia Turner actually substituting in for the Dogs. Turner out of Graham Kapowsin High School in the Puyallup area. Oh. Back to Purcell.
Oh, that was tipped.
Backcourt violation, and the coaching staff arguing just that, Mitch, on the tipped ball.
I don't know if that's that. That ball was obviously definitely what's behind the timeline, but I think that ball was tipped a couple times. But fortunate for Bellevue.
Here's Sequoia Turner now on it. Peters, NBA range at the buzzer, and we'll head to the fourth and final quarter. Big Bend way out in front. It's NWAC Championship basketball from Pasco. More when we come back.
Try an adventure in the sun. Try 3 rivers. Try 300 days of blue skies. Experience Washington's Tri-Cities. From farm to table to food trucks, enjoy a burgeoning culinary scene. Day trips, river dips, golf tips, and wine sips. Horseback and backpack. We have it all. Plan your trip at visittricities.com.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
Box Out Sports provides graphic design solutions for social media content creation. They offer customizable templates and comprehensive content libraries that allow users to create professional graphics and motion graphics quickly and without the need for advanced design skills. Learn more about the official social media graphic solution of the NWAC at boxoutsports.com. The NWAC Championships are sponsored by Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet provider. Sign up today at ziplyfiber.com with plans starting at just $20 per month. We're back here to start the fourth and final frame between Big Bend and Bellevue. trip to the Elite Eight on the line. They'll play the winner of Clackamas and Highline. So far, Big Bend, though, looking to cruise to victory. It's been a pesky squad, have the Bellevue Bulldogs.
Shot clock.
Just 1 second. Evans, the heave, short, and it's a shot clock violation.
So, Merrick, you're going to think I'm crazy, but this is not it's not out of the possibility for Bellevue to really climb back into this. If they can cut this lead to about 10 with, like, say, 4 or 5 minutes to go, they give themselves an opportunity to get that thing to single digits. So there's a good start by Bellevue.
And it's going to start on trying to get points off this possession.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of room for empty possessions. So they need to
Peters
score.
looking to drive. And that's how it needs to start, is put the ball in your playmaker's hands. Peters now up to 9 to lead the Bulldogs in scoring.
Oh, just got to cross.
Evans is going to settle the pace, working against Turner. Evans, the kick. Nice feed. Couldn't quite hit there with Peebley, and a foul is going to be called.
So Bellevue is smart by this. So Big Bend, they got to continue to play, get rhythm shots. Bellevue fouling is not the enemy right now, like, because they, with the way the setup for free throws and one-on-one and the bonus. So stopping the time, taking them out of rhythm is what Bellevue could be doing right now.
Into Jackman. Peebley now. Looks for an option. We'll find one in Dana. Homer. Tried to lead to Dana. Too much of a stretch pass, and it's Bellevue Bulldogs ball. $8:30 to play, and as you said, Mitch, the game not completely out of hand, but it's going to take another make for the Dogs. Turner. Back over to Esquivel. They'll go back inside to Margin. Margin off the window.
Tough shot.
Jackman pulls down another rebound. Jackman already up to 8. She's on double-double watch with 12 points. And Evans is fouled, spinning into the lane. Yeah, both Evans and Jackman double-double contenders. Both 8 rebounds, 13 points for Evans, 12 for Jackman, as Evans looks to inbound after the foul. Homer. Homer off the pirouette. And now Homer up to 4. The supporting cast also producing for Big Bend. That's been a big difference maker, I think, Mitch.
Yeah, 100%. They have a lot of weapons.
Margin's jumper off.
Yeah, and if I'm Bellevue right now, I'm creating pressure. I'm getting the ball out of Evans's hands. She just creates too much havoc for Bellevue's defense, as we see.
Good backdoor cut by Peebley. And yeah, you would like to maybe see the help defense come earlier when she started her drive and move into the lane.
Yeah, I would put more pressure on her, even double her, get the ball out of her hands, and not let her get the ball back in terms of, she just creates too much havoc put too much pressure on the Bellevue's defense.
Bulldogs getting another possession here. It's going to be crucial. They've settled for low percentage shots. Kowalski and Wood Singleton back in, 2 players capable of scoring a ton. The entry pass batted away, though. They tried to find Wood Singleton. Evans off the crossover. Tried to fire it in, no look to Purcell, and it's going to stay Vikes ball.
Yeah, and Big Ben, you're in a position where you're up by a good amount, and do you take the air out of the ball and slow things down, or do you keep attacking, keep getting rhythm shots? I think they're doing the latter for sure. Oh, good look.
Evans into Jackman. Jackman off. It's going to be wheeled up court by the Bulldogs. Peters back in. Will attempt a 3 here. Bang! Aisha Peters now with 12. Evans looking to respond. Now Homer. Homer had to get the ball back. They fired it into Purcell. Even if she got possession, though, the angle would have been pretty tough from inside the cylinder. Transition attempt, no good. That flew in from McKay. Evans is going to slow down the pace. Working against Aulua. And a foul is going to be called. Reach in against Aulua. Second foul for Aulua. Third team. Substitutions back in as it's McKay taking her spot to defend this baseline inbound. Back out to Purcell. Big Ben starting to clear out some space. Dana's going to find Evans back up top. Shot clock now down to 6. Evans around Purcell. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Couldn't get that one to fly by Homer. Shot clock sounds, but Bellevue comes up with the possession. The fire ahead to McKay. Peters on the drive. And after all of that, Mitch, it's going to be a Vikings basketball.
I know. You mean you're in Bellevue's in a tough spot because they really need to. They gotta.
And rebound.
Oh no!
And it's an errant pass. Another opportunity for Bellevue. And Big Ben just letting the Bulldogs hang around.
Yep.
Claire Cox back in, replacing Jackman.
Another turnover doesn't result in anything if they can't finish here on the offensive end for Bellevue.
One with that rotation, 2 on the sub. Big Ben electing to go a little bit smaller and quicker.
Probably guard play.
Miss from McKay. Purcell the rebound.
Oh no! And one.
Foul's called and one. Fearless at the rack is Marcuson. Marcuson out of Montgomery, Minnesota, went to Tri-City United.
We are in March Madness, Merrick. This is it right here. This is what it's about. They're gonna, if they make this free throw cut to a single-digit game with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
Well, and that was your tactic too, Mitch. You were predicting if they could get it within 10, then it becomes a whole new quarter.
Yeah, I'm no Nostradamus, but yeah, I mean, I think that's play enough games, coach enough games, see these things over and over again.
Might have to start calling you Poxitani Mitch. As it's going to be Big Ben basketball.
They could do a review if they wanted. I don't know if they were happy about that call, but.
Homer will get it into Dana. Press collapsing. Homer with the ball. Takes it across the timeline. Will have to curl back. Evans, WNBA 3 off. Dana the rebound, and the foul is called.
Again, Evans takes that shot. You might be able to pull that back out. That's where you could probably eat up some clock. But, you know, it's what got them here, so kind of do what you do, and the success that you've had is kind of what you go with.
It's going to be McKay's first foul. 4th team here in the 4th quarter. Wing shot no good from Cox. A foul on the rebound. Jackman hit the floor.
Viking foul number 13, Lydia Evans.
All right, we're receiving word that the network was down momentarily. We are back to action from here at Holden Court. Sweet 16 play between Bellevue and Big Bend. Winner goes on to play Clackamas and Highline Saturday. It's become a whole new game here, though, as Bellevue trails by 10. They look to announce that one through. Kowalski on the putback, and it's back to a single-digit deficit. Bellevue trailed by as many as 15 here in the second half. Out over to Cox, Jackman, one more to Dana.
Smart job, smart by Big Ben, pull back out.
Evans working off the motion. Homer, 3-ball teed up, swish. Crowd loving that one here, making their way down from Moses Lake. An 11-point advantage now for the Vikes. Bellevue has to respond. They'll need points here. They'll go to Peters. Peters short. Got the rebound back. And Peters an offensive foul. Coaching staff cannot believe it from Bellevue. It's going to go against Peters' 5th team foul. Peters first.
Not happy, but she was completely set and squared up. So, tough call.
Great recognition, too, by the defender to set up for that. You know that Peters wanted to try and attack after getting the ball back. Cox will swing it out to Evans. The Vikes spacing things way out as they send cutters through the lane. Cox off the Evans dish. No good for 3. Peters the defensive rebound. Up to McKay. McKay barreling through and a blocking foul called.
And a kick ball.
And one opportunity. And Bellevue keeps responding. Just when you think that they're against the ropes, they'll come back with a big counter punch.
So when we finish this play here,
no good on the
So they can be super
attempt.
aggressive, still only have, they have 5 team fouls. So yeah, you gotta be aggressive here defensively if you're Bellevue. Can't eat up too much time.
Right now they'll pull the pressure back. Just over 90 seconds to play. Homer, the underhand take. Unsuccessful, got the ball back. Jackman.
Oh, good pull out.
And they'll kick it back out. Trying to use as much game clock as possible are Evans and the Vikings, and a foul is going to be called. A reach in to Markison.
Yeah, she's not happy about it. I mean, it was a foul, but it's okay. I mean, you get in the free throw line. Hopefully she doesn't, just a one-on-one situation here, and maybe they get the ball back. It's really, you don't have a lot of room for negotiating what's going to happen on the floor right now.
Evans to the line. Evans shooting just 3 of 6 before that one, now 3 of 7.
So if you're Bellevue, you're pushing hard and trying to get a good look within 10 or 12 seconds of the shot clock. Got to get the rebound. Now you got to go. You got to get that rebound.
And a jump ball, a hell ball is going to give Bellevue another shot.
Every possession matters. Everything matters. That possession matters because you get down to the seconds remaining, you might get a jump ball you want to come back to you. So everything matters. You got to get those 50-50 balls.
They're so happy. So happy getting instructions to try and go quickly here. Time working against the Dogs. Floater over to Peters. Peters for 3.
Clock's got to stop under a minute.
Back down to a 6-point contest here. Under 57 or 50.
2 possessions. 2 possessions. And I know it sounds crazy, but there is a lot of time. A minute is a lot of time, especially when every bounce of the dribble matters, every shot, and possession matters so much. So.
And it looks like we're going to have an officials review at the monitor, trying to make sure the clock is dialed in. Under a minute to play as it stands currently. And the score bug appeared to be off just slightly. We've recorrected it. We had some network issues, and now we're back on track. Here from Holden Court, and just in time to bring you a dramatic finish, I think, Mitch. The NWAC website is powered by Presto Sports, the all-in-one sports technology platform To streamline your process and delight your fans, check out CristoSports.com to see how.
The clock stops after the main basket. On we go.
Vikings trying to work against stepped up pressure. Jackman gets it and rolls over the timeline.
She did a good job of going back to that basketball. If she would have stayed on this side of the timeline, she could have been in a position where she would have went over the timeline.
That's a good point, too. The physical awareness, because a lot of times we see players wanting to spin the other way, would have been back into the backcourt. We'll have our post-game player interview after everything goes final. A couple of good candidates as Homer knocks home the first. Big Ben, the second seed.
Bellevue's got to secure this. If she doesn't make it, secure it, and then got to be able to plan to attack.
And goes 2 for 2.
Oh, here we go.
Timeout called by Bellevue on the floor in an 8-point contest. Under 50 to play. We Coach is a one-of-a-kind nonprofit membership organization dedicated to recruiting, advancing, and retaining women coaches in all sports and levels through year-round professional growth and leadership development programs. The NWAC is proud to partner with We Coach. Learn more at WeCoachSports.org. The NWAC Championships are sponsored by Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet provider. Sign up today at ZiplyFiber.com with plans starting at just $20 a month. And after the timeout, it's going to be Bellevue basketball. They trail by 8. 49 seconds to play, and a real treat here from the round of 16. Bulldogs coming all the way back, trailing by as much as 15 in the latter half. Peters back over to Alua. The runner.
Big shot.
Back to a 6-point spread. Press again wreaking havoc. Evans has to go quickly into Jackman. Bench wanted the 10-second violation. They got it over just in time and a foul's called.
Bulldog foul, number 11, Alexis.
Yeah, so Bellevue's in this position now where they try to get 10-second call, trap through that, and then when they get across timeline, it's really got to be a foul, and now you got to hope for misses by Big Ben.
Oakley Jackman now to the line. Jackman shooting a perfect 3 of 3 and makes it 4 of 4 for 13 points. Jackman 13 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. That's what they call a stat sheet stuffer there. And another timeout on the floor by the Bulldogs. Use them if you got them.
Well, which I like on the women's side here is they are able to advance the ball to across the timeline, which is great. Eventually, you'll probably see that on the men's side too. It's an exciting opportunity for the offensive team. Defense probably not, but for offensively and the excitement of the game, I really like it.
And as we enter the timeout, we're going to talk about E-Team Sponsor, the NWAC's official fundraising partner. Since 2014 is E-Team Sponsor. It's proven to be the easiest and most effective online fundraising platform. Get set up and start raising money in just 30 minutes. Visit eteamsponsor.com. 23 seconds remaining in this one. The tacticians at work from both teams.
So if you're Bellevue, you got to score quickly. If you're Big Ben, keep everything in front of you. No threes. Try to limit no fouls. And just secure the basketball.
Bulldogs basketball here. They'll inbound right in front of their bench. Kowalski off the feed. 19 seconds to play. Kowalski wants to go right at Jackman, off the window and in. Chanel Kowalski into 10-point territory and surpassed that mark with 12, 8 rebounds, and it's going to go the other direction for shots.
If you're Big Ben now, just secure the basketball. You're playing keep away, make your free throws.
Sophia McKay picking up the foul.
Easier said than done, but yeah, that's where they're at now.
And Homer to the line. The Homer originally out of Pocatello, Idaho. Layton, Utah was their alma mater in the high school ranks. Homer goes 2 for 2. Another timeout on the floor taken by Bellevue, 14.4 remaining. Champion has a ring to it. Irv Jones is the official championship provider of Northwest Athletic Conference. Every season has a story. Let Irv Jones celebrate yours with an official championship ring. Visit champsforever.com to get started. At the end of all of this, Mitch, one school will have an opportunity to flash some new jewelry.
Yeah, we had that luxury 2 years ago for volleyball, and hopefully we have the opportunity, Skagit Valley that is, have the opportunity here next weekend if we can get past Centralia in men's basketball and then opening round against Columbia Basin tonight for our women at 8 o'clock.
It's going to be a full couple days remaining of basketball. We have the Elite Eight matchups starting tomorrow. Winners of those will move on to the Final Four, which happens next week. So 2 weekends here from beautiful Holden Court on the campus of CBC. Bellevue basketball, 14.4 remaining. Awalua to be alone to the basket, ends up coming up with the miss. Settled 2 by the Vikings, and it looks like the clock will expire. Big Bend able to hold on with a 54-46 victory over the Bellevue Bulldogs. They'll move on to the Elite Eight, and they'll play the winner of Highline and Clackamas, which gets started around 12 here. But, Mitch, your final thoughts here in the contest?
It was a fun, competitive game. I think Big Bend showed their toughness down the stretch, but Bellevue did a great job. They should be very commended for the way they played and the way they fought back to make it a single-digit game within a couple minutes to go.
It was Oakley Jackman leading the way, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Kalia Evans, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists herself. Leading the way for the Bulldogs, Aisha Peters, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Kowalski, a great effort as well. We're standing by courtside with our post-game interview. It's going to be Kalia Evans in just a few minutes. Again, Evans showing out here at double-double. And it looks like we have Kalia courtside. First of all, congrats, Kalia. And
thank you.
What made the difference in this win? It ended up being a close one.
Yeah, I think we decided that we really needed to work on our rebounding and our defense. That's how you win games, and that's what we came out in the second half.
Hey, this is Mitch Freeman over here. Can you tell us about what Coach Preston, the way he prepared you guys coming into this game?
We really worked our whole week off on running. We were a track team other than a basketball team, and I think that's what helped us today. We were conditioned. We knew we just ran them, and that's what won us our game.
Yeah, great job.
You guys will play the winner of Clackamas Highline, which is set to tip off in just a few. But what can we expect out of the Big Bend Vikings in the Elite Eight?
I think unity. We play as a team, we win as a team, we lose as a team. So we're all together. That's how we're going to win tomorrow.
Congratulations on the win, and best of luck the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much.